Ricky Nixon, have you spoken to him since he's been back in the country?
Yes.
Why?
Well, he rang me, and I had a brief chat to him yesterday, and wished him well in his rehabilitation that he's seeking for substance abuse. And I was pleased that he stood down now, which is what I encouraged him to do the day after the story broke.
Did you offer him any further advice on his future?
Oh, only that he should get his health in order now. Again, I mean, look, you know my view, Neil. It's my own personal view. If people are down, I don't actually like kicking them, Neil. I actually like seeing people get assistance and get help. Whether it's Ricky Nixon, Ben Cousins, Brendan Favola, I can give you 100 names. I'm in the camp that says if people need help, they should get help now.
You had suspicions about his drug taking though, because everybody in the media seems to be. I don't know him well. I've dealt with him. But everybody who knew him seems to say they've thought for some time.
Yeah, I'd heard stories, Neil. I had no evidence of it. I'd never discussed it with him. I'd heard it, but I hear lots of things, Neil, in my role, and some of them are right, but often they're not.
And do you think Ricky Nixon, like Brendan Favola, can come back?
It's going to be hard for Ricky Nixon because he, by his own admission, knows he'd made a serious error in judgment. I don't know what inappropriate dealings are, Neil. I haven't asked, and it's for David Galbally to establish that.
And the police.
But his reputation has suffered. You've already heard parents saying that, I'll let my son be managed by Ricky Nixon. But I hope first and foremost, Neil, that he gets help for his substance abuse, and then he can then make sound decisions based on a clear mind and good health.
Well, you're a parent. You'd probably have second thoughts about your son going to somebody like that, wouldn't you, if he was a footballer or a sportsman? Yeah,
well, you do, Neil. You have to. If you're thinking about your children and what's in their best interest. But as a parent, also, if I had a child who was suffering from substance abuse, I'd want them to get the best help, Neil, and get them back on the path to recovery.
There's a footy game on tonight.
It's a bloody good game now. Collingwood-Essendon. It's a NAB Cup final. We'll get about 45 to 50,000, and Eddie could win another premiership.
And if that happens, Mick Malthouse will never stand aside, will he?
He's going to become director of coaching, whatever that means. He's a great coach. Neil, he's a great coach, and I wish him well. And he was great in Ireland. Spent a bit of time with Mick, and just to watch him coach our lads in Ireland, he was brilliant. You
reckon this could be our last NAB Cup final ever?
No.
No, it'll go on and on.
Well, now look, I don't know why. Again, we talked a bit earlier about the media coverage. I mean, we're 14% up in crowds, 6% up in ratings. The Fox coverage is up 80% now.
You'll be on a bonus.
Well, it's not for me to determine.
Have you done the deal yet on the $1 billion for TV rights?
I'm doing my best now. Well, I'm working around the clock on this one.
I heard you saying the other day you're willing to take it knock down a bit if necessary.
Well, we always do. I could sell a night grand final for more money now. I could let the broadcasters choose the game 6 weeks out like in the NRL and get more money. But we don't do that. We choose what's in the best interest of our supporters now, and reach is very important.